All right, this is lesson 2.4, example 4. This is how you solve equations with a fraction bar. Hopefully you guys have in front of you somewhere on the paper or another somewhere else in the book my step-by-step instructions on how to solve equations. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So it says solve an equation with a fraction bar. So if I look here at this problem, I'm going to notice a couple of things. One, please remember that if I see a fraction and on the top it's not a single variable or a single number, that means that there is an expression at the top. And that means that this is grouping. And I can't touch that until I have no more denominator. So before I can do anything, I need to keep in mind the order of operations with this stuff, okay? So I can't touch what's inside that grouping until I get rid of the division. So in this problem here, let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that division first by multiplying. How do we get rid of that? We multiply. And what I do to the left, I must do to the right. On the other side, I just have a 5y. So I'm going to do 4 times 5y. And that becomes 20y. And then over here, big mistake students make still is they say, oh, I multiplied by 4, so I'm going to distribute it again. No. We don't do that. The whole point of multiplying by 4 was because we got rid of the divide by 4. So it's gone, and what's left is 12y plus 16. And so now here is my new function. It's much prettier, much easier to work with. Now let's go ahead and think. So that was step 1. I'm simplified on all sides. Now I'm in step 2, move the variables. I have a 20y and a 12y. Which one should I move? Should I move the 20y to the left or the 12y to the right? Well, remember, either way you get the same answer at the end, but I'm going to move the 12y to the left to keep it positive. Again, it's not necessary, but that's what I'm going to do to keep it positive. So if I minus 12y here, I have to minus 12y here, and 20y minus 12y is 8y. And so this is my new function, and it's gone over here, and I'm left with 16. And then now I have 8y equals 16. That's 8 times. How do we get rid of times? We divide. 8 divided by 8 is 16 over 8, and that reduces to the number 2. Then when I go back to check my answer, I'm going to do it up at the top with the original problem here. So my answer is 2. Remember, you have to check both sides. So let's do the left side first because that side is easier. We have 5 times 2, which is 10. So I know I'm right if the answer to the other side is also 10. So I'm going to plug 2 in. I have 12 times 2 plus 16 divided by 4. Okay, well, 12 times 2, what is that? 24. And 24 plus 16 is 40. And 40 divided by 4 is, in fact, 10. I am correct. Both sides work.